How's it, there? We're playing another Eden and we're still stuck in jail. So, one thing, for some reason, I recorded the last episode I did on this one, trying to record this one right now. My capture device was not picking up any video whatsoever, the one that I use for this one normally. So I've had to use my other capture device, which, due to the insanely technical things that there's no way around, thinks this is a 4K device. It is not. My phone is not 4K, but it's like, it's 4K. And so because it's 4K, it will only let me record at 30 FPS, which is why I prefer to use the other one, but now that one's not getting a video signal. So my only option to record would either be wait till I can figure that one out, which is probably a whole factory reset, or use this other one, which records it at 30. So this episode's going to be at 30 FPS. Playable, but not as smooth. So let's see what's going on here. And then this is something that's with this one also, which is why I didn't like using this one to record this game, beside the whole 30 FPS thing, is I think I'm hearing some audio pops, but I can't tell those are on the recording or not. It doesn't sound like, when I checked my test recording, it didn't sound like they were on the recording, so hopefully it's just on my end. Like, it feeding to me is causing it, not the actual game itself. So I was going to do a draw today also, but I'm like, I'll just do it next time because hopefully I can get my thing figured out. The thing was, it needed a firmware update, and I recorded the last, oh no, chains. I recorded the last episode after the firmware update, and it was fine, but today it's just like, started for like 3 seconds, got some video, and then immediately just like stopped reporting video feed, and I've rebooted my computer, turned it on, turned it on. I think I'm going to like physically remove it from the PCI slot on my computer and maybe do a complete and total like BIOS flash on it to go back to factory defaults and see if that works. But that's a lot of work that may not guarantee results, so I'm going to record this in here now so I at least get an episode done. Ah, the joys of recording. The joys of being an IT guy recording is you know what you have to do, and it's just like, oh, it's going to take forever. And the thing is, I don't know why this one thinks my phone is 4K. Like, my phone can only go to 1440p, so I don't even know why it can possibly think it's a 4K device. It physically can't output a 4K signal. And it puts 120 hertz, so I don't know why it's saying it's 4K, it's at 4K 30. I'm like, it can do more, and it's not 4K. Okay, try to avoid fighting, got it. So while you have power seals, we can't inflict damage in here, so basically we gotta avoid all fights. Oh, I am so glad I didn't do this last time. So are there random battles? No, there can't be random battles. Because in the game, if you normally run from random battles, you get dropped off in another part of the map. Can we kill it, or is it just letting us know? Just letting us know it's there, okay. Ooh, a jail cell. Why am I going, ooh, a jail cell? It's like, ooh. Alright, how big is this map? Oof. So we can't go up, because then we're going to get caught. If we go down, we'll get caught again. Because we're basically treating these guys like horrors we have to take from behind. Not like that. Behind. Because we do 0 damage unless we stab in the back. At least there's nothing in here. Take it. I'll just kill it. Kill is a relative term, it's a ghost. Like, I know our powers are a lot, but can we kill these things anyway? Also, those guys put us in jail. How do they control these things? Do they just ignore them? Are they actually the guards? I have lots of questions. It's also that I played on the channel for a bit, but I didn't get much traction. I've been playing Ease 9, and it's getting to the point where the game's almost over. And like the problem is, you're in it. A lot of it takes place in like a prison dungeon, and people run ahead of you, and it's like I'm a super powered being with like level 60, and I have a hard time getting through this dungeon. How the hell do these guys get here? So it's the same kind of question that goes here. It's like how's everybody else get through this stuff? Like, the corporate tower was just kind of annoying because it was like, you had to go through all those traps, you know, just to take a whiz. But in here, it's like, how does one navigate this? Gotcha. Yeah, I also want, well, actually, I think doing the draw next time would be good too. I think the new character, like a mermaid, I think. Something like that. They're coming out like probably the next day or two. So we can do that draw. And I think that also is a star piece one, so at that point I can pick anybody I want if I get do the big paid one. The question about that is, who do I need? Because I have a field for everybody. I think I have a field. I don't think field I don't have is magic field, but I'm not too concerned about not. 3C. That sleeping chap. Who is that sleeping chap? This guy? Did I pass it? Oh, binding power. The binding power placed in this 4 nullifies all attacks of those that. Wait, but. Oh, it's. I meant at the chest, and it was like, I hit the thing above it that told me the binding power is on. But I know the binding power is on. So am I supposed to search the guards? Are these the guards? Oh, I am. Oh, that was easy. Wait, so these are the guards. So the prison guards are just specters that also look like former prisoners? Damn, so if you die in the prison, you gotta be haunted as a guard for all eternity? That sucks. Like in Harry Potter, if all the Dementors were like former prisoners who also couldn't leave the prison. Actually, that may actually be the case. It's been a long time since I read a book or saw a movie. Once again, I'm glad I did not do this last episode because, wow, does it take a long time. The episode was already long enough. This door appears to be open. But then again, we only encountered one actual locked cell so far. Oh, she's still with us. Oh, hey. Really? It's good that we actually had that, because then the backstory actually has some meaning to it. Is that supposed to be your daughter? I don't see any horns. She's likely to be the last puppet I ever make. Ooh. It's like, war is coming and I can make this puppet to help protect people, but I will not make any more than this. Yes, let's roll out. This is depressing. It's a prison, what am I expecting? You know, it doesn't have 187 random battles to get between floors. And it was pointed out that, to me at least, that there is Grasta to lower the encounter rate, or some of that one. But I should have to waste the Grasta slot because they pace the game poorly. It's like they control the encounter rate. They know that they made this. I shouldn't have to use I should have to use the Grasta and frags and stuff I have to farm for to mitigate their poor planning. Gonna do a little more exploring first. Little rant. It is a good point that you can do something to mitigate it, but I always say, if I have to do something in the game to bypass that because it's too poorly paced, that's a bad development decision. Like you can tweak that down a bit, especially at that point where you need to be level 80 to do it. You're not getting levels, you're just getting items. If anything, you should have a Grasta to bring up the encounter rate if you want to farm. Below ground level, you secret passage to the west, you say. And we can heal here for some weird reason, because we're not fighting. Okay, we got a key. Which I'm assuming we have to do multiple door hops here. Like, that was 2E, so we gotta go to 2B to take out the guy on the top there, to sneak around and take out the guy below him who has a 2E one and go in there. What's up? Hey, look, when you hire the spirits of the restless undead to be your prison guards, you can't expect top quality guarding. I'll take those too. I used a decent amount of those Hozuki, like maxed out to 80. Ooh, after rewatching, like people also said like the highest DPS is like fire dealer, which after watching the last episode and just like when you're in it watching the other force go off, you know, you're not really you're focused on the battle. You're not really counting numbers. At least I'm not. But like going back and watching, it's like there was one attack because I buffed up with enough things and it was in Crimson Fox Dance where she did like 500,000 damage on one bullet or one arrow by herself. It's like, holy crap. And that was with the Pierce Zone. I mean, if she had the Fire Zone on, she probably would do more? Alright, going up. And backstab. See, and I didn't even know I need another key. Is this 2A? You know what, now that I'm actually starting to do more Grasta, that is very, very useful. But once again, that also seems like it's a mechanic that doesn't need to exist, like paying to get the Grasta in there with cash. Like, I already have to farm for the materials. Can I just install the Grasta? Wasn't getting the 45, was 120 frags I need to power it up enough. I also gotta pay like $50,000 to do it, to put it on there as well. Still having fun with the game. I'm just complaining because no game is without flaws. Alright, 1C. That's interesting because I didn't think we needed to go up. There's nothing up there. Treasure? Are we taking a scenic route? Both. It's both. That's where I was gonna say if that door's locked, and then he hit like key 1D. Okay, is that guy gonna turn around? Probably not. And backstab. No key from him. Wait for this guy to turn around. He's got to turn around eventually. And down. Not just the one key so far. Yeah, but he did go all the way over here, so there's got to be something this way. I wonder where the key could be. Okay, this seems optional. Oh, a note on the shelf. Bulletin, 1G keys on the bottom floor. Usage is currently prohibited as the collapsed wall in 1G leads to the... How does the collapsed wall on the first floor lead to the 5th floor? I guess I'll find out in a second. I also want to just get caught by one of them to see what happens. And unless I really have one ghost left to go, so... Kinda now or never. Anything this way? Nope. Ooh, I think that's cool. But... Okay, so we just can't hurt them. They don't particularly hit all that hard. But it looks like we don't need to go into this door to get to the next spot. So is the 1G key in here? Ooh, screams of... scream and forget. Everybody who paid for a draw and didn't get the character they want. They've quantified it and get into the game. It's now currency to make weapons and armor. Okay, I can't go up here, right? No. It just said the key 1G. Key 1G is on the bottom floor, and it's kind of because 1G leads to the 5th floor. So I'm guessing the next part down takes us down. We can go get the 1G key there, come back up here, open 1G, and go to the 5th floor, which is where we make our escape? It's either where we make our escape or his treasure. We'll find out which. Ooh. Damn. It's not block here. That means you have to fight. Major trial. Oh, there she is. I was like, I didn't see her on screen. There was a door, I presume. A war demon. Karakui Roar Demon. It's been a while, Puppet Princess. And the Gala return. Well, not by choice. Oh, as soon as running like my prison, then they should have had better guards. So wait, the Land of Ro is no more. Both the leaders are gone, but their random guards has locked us in here? And the other guy was in here too. If she's in here, he's probably weak to wind. Well, I hope you're weak to piercing and or wind. Do that, save the alluring change for next turn. Also, yeah, if he's a sword type, he's probably not using slash. There we go. Well, what happened? Reduces power. Give us one of those. Let's do a little healing and then an alluring change. Oh, good thing I did the... Oh, he's countering us. That's what's happening. So I guess magic is the key to fighting him. Yeah, if he's countering... Damn, he gets a lot of attacks off. What? Oh, his thing broke. Okay. No, he still has counterattack on. Okay. That's what's happening. I get it now. Oh wait, Wait, what? Wait, were we supposed to lose? He put a slash field up there, but that's what I missed. So basically I'd have to save myself, I either had to bring magic characters so he can't counter, and preferably magic character and characters so I can rotate out zones in. Probably, like if I was gonna do that one, it probably would be Yuna and Vina, I guess, because then I could just, because they're both magic users, they both heal, and we can slide between wind and water at that point, so we can just keep casting wind and water magic. And every turn, just get rid of his field. Okay. Oh, bye, I guess. So now we can travel there. Okay. My own sanity, did we just go there and fight him? Yeah, okay, so if you lose, it takes you to that thing, and if we win, we come back here. Okay, so magic is going to be the key. Magic and physical debuffs on him, and switching out zones to get rid of his slash zone. Okay, I need to build a team for this. Okay, not my best team. We'll see how it works, because most of my high-level magic is Earth-based, so I could bring the Earth field in, but the Earth field, Yufa, I think is who it is. She's a physical attacker, so I'd be putting her in to get the Earth field in, and then like immediately taking her out, which is probably fine. So they're doing a lot of switching here. Okay, let's give this a shot. So basically, gotta switch out zones like every turn, hit him with magic. And hers, the Mephistopheles, brings down his power and buffs our intelligence. I'll be using that a lot. There's gonna put the zone out. Or is he doing that just because I put a zone out? Like he puts his own zone out because I put my zone out. And that was an experiment. I was doing it to see if that would remove his counter. It did not. Okay, so now... You can get rid of our debuffs every turn. That sucks. Okay, I have another idea. I'm just gonna die. Okay, I got one more idea, then I'm gonna call an episode. So, it's basically going to be testing the theory if he puts his own field out to counter my fields or not. So what I'm going to do is, so I got this team, but I also have Annabelle and Mute on the back end because I can do, he's going to get rid of our debuffs every turn, but if I can get, buff up our at least buff the magic up on our team, get Mana in there, or get Annabelle in there, we can build our another force gauge because Annabelle can hit and deploy the water field to help. But it also means we won't have a field the first turn, so I can prove my if my theory is correct and he's putting the stance in there, or if it's if it's the stance or something else. So does he put that out there? Okay, no, he's only deploying a stance in response to my stance. Okay, so I just need to, so if this fails, I just gotta build a magic team to take him down. Which, as far as that goes, this isn't that bad. I would just have to get like Tuva in here probably. And replace Mana with Tuva. Or I could... Okay, I got okay, I want to test something again. I probably cut a lot of this out because a lot of just this is the literal definition of battle of attrition. Okay, I just want to test something. Okay, so I need to do one of two things. And I'll try again. I either need a party of slashers to take advantage of the fact using the slash field, or a complete and total magic team to just not do that one, because he'll never not counterattack. So basically he'll always counterattack, it's always on. And the second I put my own field up, he counters with his field, And I cannot, since it happens at the end of every turn, I can't get another field in place and then another force that. So it's basically just magic at this point. Okay, this is my last attempt this episode. I got my best magic attackers in here. Mario and Yuna for healing, plus they can also do some attacks too. So if we go to another force, I can swap out Mana for Mario, and then just launch the magic. Fingers crossed. This fight's kind of annoying. Oh, actually, better to... I was kind of hoping poisoned, but I didn't think I would. Get that practical off, so to get the regen and defense up. I don't think regen's gonna keep up with that. I probably should have built my another force gauge up outside the map and then came back in here. This fight is annoying. Oh, this is bad. Okay, we gotta go for it. Oh my god, I saved it all this time. And he has a thing right here where it's a cutscene. Like, if it's not a cutscene, what happens? We didn't do any damage that turn. Oh my god, it is a cutscene. He has his own another style. And we're probably dead. Okay, I'm gonna have to rethink how I approach that fight. Oh. I am legitimately angry. Like, okay, he always has counterattack on, so attacking him head on is not the route. So I'm like, magic. And I spent like 15 minutes in a magic battle, only for it to be like, oh, gone down to 1/4 health? Yeah, he's just gonna do an attack that's just gonna kill you outright. It's like, well, okay then, what's the answer? I can't deploy a field because he'll play his own field neutralize it unless I go slash, which puts me at a huge disadvantage because he's just gonna go slash and probably destroy us. Even my tactic of getting Annabelle in there doesn't work because I forgot that when you're in another style, another force, you can't activate her style, so I can't do that. It's, this is, I'm probably making this harder than it has to be, but I need to rethink, because this is all just in the heat of the moment. I'm just thinking and spitballing. So next time I'll have to come up with, I'll have come up with a solution, hopefully, and hopefully fix my other device so I can actually record it at 60 FPS. And we'll do a draw. That'll make me feel better. Starting with another force gauge would probably help too, because dear God, that was horrible. If only Mana could attack well, because having her in there with the Mephistopheles was definitely a good thing, because it buffed our attacks up, lowered his attack, but he gets rid of all the debuffs every turn. So he is incredibly difficult and frustrating to fight. But I'll figure out a solution by next time, I swear. But until then, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys later.